Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Man United misfit closing in on exit after failed expansive move to Old Trafford. Manchester United winger Antony wants to leave the club, and he is pushing for a move to join Turkish giants Fenerbahce. The Brazilian has failed to make an impact at the club since his £86 million move to Man United back in 2022. He is out of favour at the club now, and the Red Devils will have no objection in letting him leave. According to The Sun, the former Ajax winger is being targeted by Fenerbahce, who are managed by former Man United manager Jose Mourinho. The Brazilian attacker has played just 1 minute of Premier League football this season, which shows he is not in the plans of the manager. The likes of Amad Diallo and Alejandro Garnacho are ahead of him in the pecking order at the club, which means he will not be getting enough playing time. Teams in Spain, France, and Saudi Arabia have reportedly shown an interest in the services of the player, who, as per the report, has told the club he wants to leave for a new adventure. The Turkish transfer window is open till the 13th September, and the Premier League players can still leave their clubs till the deadline. Former Man United midfielder Fred is also playing for Fenerbahce at the moment, and Antony's potential move to the Turkish club would increase the Red Devils' contingent there. Antony has 3 years left on his current contract at the club, and despite the club's wish to sell the player permanently this summer, they will have to settle for a loan move. Ten Hag managed Antony at his former club Ajax, where both of them enjoyed success, but their time at Old Trafford has been completely the opposite. It's perhaps time for Antony to start a new chapter in his career after being given more than enough chances at the club to perform and still failing. Leny Yoro chose Man United over Real Madrid for one big reason. One of the main reasons Leny Yoro decided to join Manchester United over Real Madrid was because of the money on offer, according to Spanish publication Marca. Yoro was highly sought after this summer with United, Liverpool and Madrid, all interested in signing the teenage centre-back. Despite facing stiff competition from Los Blancos, United were able to complete a deal for the Frenchman worth £52 million, with Euro signing a 5-year deal at Old Trafford. Madrid were in the market for a centre-back this summer and had identified Euro as a player they wanted, with the Spanish capital reportedly the defender's preferred destination. However, Euro ended up choosing United over the Spanish champions, and Marca have reported one of the main reasons behind the move was money. The report states that Madrid offered Euro 2.5 million euros per season, whilst United blew that out of the water by offering 9.5 million euros. Unfortunately for Euro, his career at United hasn't got off to the best start, as the youngster picked up a foot injury against Arsenal in a pre-season, which is set to sideline him for around 3 months. It means United fans will have to wait a little bit longer to see the teenager make his competitive debut for the Red Devils. Yoro wasn't the only defender to arrive at United this summer, with Matthijs de Ligt, a player Erik knows well, arriving from Bayern Munich. United signed 3 new defenders in the window and will be hoping their new-look backline is up to the task this season. Whilst Yoro will likely play, it's unclear whether he will become an automatic starter under Ten Hag, given the defensive options the Dutchman has available to him. United would have had the present in mind when they decided to sign Yoro, but it's likely their eye was also firmly on the future, and if all goes to plan, the teenager should spend the prime years of his career at the club. Erik ten Hag, not the reason a new Man United signing made Old Trafford move. New Man United signing Matthijs de Ligt has stated that Erik ten Hag was not the reason he moved to the Premier League, as the defender opens up about his decision to leave Bayern Munich this summer. The centre-back's career has not gone as many expected after announcing himself to the world during Ajax's memorable 2018-2019 season under the guidance of Ten Hag. The Dutch coach brought the best out of De Ligt, which has not been seen at both Juventus and Bayern Munich in recent years. This summer, the 25-year-old decided to reunite with his former Ajax boss at Man United, but has stated that the 54-year-old is not the only reason he made the move to Manchester. De Ligt said, Erik ten Hag was not the only reason I joined Manchester United. We are talking about Manchester United here, one of the biggest clubs in the world. There is a lot of pressure because the fans are used to things from the past. Now it's up to us. De Ligt was brought to Man United this summer as part of a deal worth 50 million euros with Bayern Munich and has been tasked with strengthening the Red Devils' defense alongside fellow newman Leny Yoro. Centre-back has been a problem area for Ten Hag since moving to Old Trafford, and although it's early, this season doesn't look like the one where it will get fixed. Man United's defense has looked shaky across their opening three Premier League games and were torn apart last time out against Liverpool. De Ligt has a tough task on his hands if he is to help improve the Manchester club's backline, and his reasons for joining the club must be worth it, as the upcoming months will require a lot of hard work. Former Manchester United manager takes a fresh swipe at the club. Former Manchester United interim manager Ralf Rangnick has spoken out on his claims about the problems at Old Trafford as things continue to go badly for his successor, Erik ten Hag. Rangnick had a brief stint in charge of Man United in the 21-22 season after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked, and he spoke at the time about the club needing open heart surgery in what is now quite a famous quote. The claims from Rangnick were met with a mixed response at the time, but it now seems fair to say that the German tactician had a point, and that is also quite clearly how he sees it. When asked about his thoughts on United's ongoing issues under Ten Hag, Rangnick said to TV2, as quoted by the Metro, the following: I probably made that statement when the season was almost over about 2 years ago. It's probably only 2 or 3 weeks since Erik ten Hag was asked the same thing. Then he said that I was right in my analysis. I don't know how many players they have signed since, but it looks like I was right. Ten Hag may have won the FA Cup final last season, but things do not look right on the pitch for Man United, with the team suffering very poor back-to-back defeats to Brighton and Liverpool already this season. At some point, United will surely have to look at Ten Hag as a major cause of the ongoing issues, as so much else has changed since the Dutch tactician took over. The overall structure of the club is surely now a long way from what Rangnick saw, with the new ownership and changes at board level, which has also meant various new players replacing the numerous who have left. Manchester United identified top transfer target with bargain £68 million release clause. Manchester United have reportedly identified Crystal Palace attacking midfielder Eberchie as one of their top targets for next summer in what could be a busy window at Old Trafford. Has been a joy to watch for Palace in recent times, and he also fully deserved his role in the England team at Euro 2024 this summer, showing that he is clearly cut out for the very highest level. According to the Manchester Evening News, the 26-year-old is emerging as a key target for the Red Devils in a summer in which they aim to sign a new defender, midfielder and winger. The report adds that has a £68 million release clause at Selhurst Park, and in many ways that looks like it could be a bargain for the England international. Recently scored a delightful solo goal to earn Palace a 1-1 draw away to Chelsea in the Premier League, and he will surely want to be influencing bigger games before too long. While it's not surprising that United are interested in the England international, one has to wonder if he could perhaps do better to consider other possible moves if he has the chance to do so. It's easy to imagine the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool also being keen on and he'd arguably be slotting into more settled teams there, with United still not quite looking like they know what they are doing with this new project of theirs. So many big names have joined United and struggled and Is could end up repeating that mistake if he gambles on the move to Manchester over other possible Big Six suitors. Still, United are also a huge name with a great history, and despite their inconsistencies, they have won the Carabao Cup and FA Cup in the last 2 seasons, so Is might feel it's a big step up for him and a chance to win silverware. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.